Did you know 90% of smokers start when they are 19 years or younger? That's according to the Texas Medical Association. They are getting key lawmakers to file a bill that KXAN political reporter Phil Prazen explains would make it illegal to buy or smoke cigarettes until someone is 21.
Historically, the Texas legislature doesn't like to tell Texans what they can buy or sell. But lawmakers will debate whether to make the sale and use of cigarettes and e-cigarettes the same as alcohol. 21.
In Texas, it kills more than AIDS, crack, heroin, cocaine, alcohol, car accidents, fire, murder, and suicide combined, and it's entirely preventable.
Austin Dr. Phil Wong says those health concerns take a toll on the state budget. A new House interim report on public health highlighted chronic disease caused by smoking as a major driver of taxpayer-funded health care costs. It vastly outweighs the amount Texas takes in on taxes for cigarettes. Two powerful Houston area lawmakers are now taking the issue on. Chair of the Senate Committee over most state issues, Joan Huffman, and the top House budget writer, John Zerwas, are authors of the bill.
I don't think there's any mystery as to what the consequences of long-term tobacco use is and the addictive potential of some of these products. What it really comes down to is just a sense of, are we going to protect our youth to the extent we can?
Opponents of the idea doubt whether the law would actually stop young adults from smoking. But the bill is filed, waiting to be referred to a committee. Phil Prazen, KXAN News.
Phil also reached out to the two largest tobacco producers, but has not heard back. And raising the tobacco age to 21 in Texas would make us one of the most restrictive states in the country. Take a look at this map. States shaded in blue show where people only need to be 18 years old to buy tobacco. Some cities in those states have raised the age to 21. States in yellow, you have to be 19. Two states in orange, California and Hawaii, have raised the age to 21. And it's a fairly recent change. Both only passed the age increase last year.